Okay, so welcome, well done. So we've been looking at use of English. We've just completed all 4 parts. You guys don't look very happy, I understand. Now, let me just give you a quick structure overview of use of English. And this is an overview at the moment. Things might change with the first certificate. So, you know, when you come to take this exam, things might have changed. And if you're watching this video and it has changed, please let me know by putting a comment in the comments section of the video. It's really important. So at the moment, you have 45 minutes and there are 4 parts. So I say to you about 10 minutes per section, which gives you 5 minutes at the end just to go through and check your answers. Now, part 1 is a multiple choice gap fill. There are gaps, and at the very bottom, there are 4 possible answers for each one, and all you need to do is to choose the correct answer. Choose one answer. Remember, only one answer. It's quite challenging, but you know, you can do it. You've got possibilities there. Normally there's always one that's completely wrong, so you've got always 3 possibilities here. Now, in part 2, it's also a gap fill. We did it today, and you need to think of the correct word. Now, one thing I noticed recently was when I'm doing this part, I noticed lots of little words, so prepositions, objects, even a relative pronoun was in there, so lots of little words are in there. For part 3, they give you the word. It's also a gap fill, but to the right of the column, they give you the word you need to put in. But you need to change it into the correct form. So it might be a verb to an adjective to an adverb. And in 99.999% of all the exams I've ever done, there's usually 1 negative. I think that in first certificate, the negative is usually easy to spot. It gets much harder to spot in CAE and CPE. But in essence, it's quite easy to spot the word. They've played with the word a little bit to give you an idea. Part 4, complete the sentence so that it means the same as the first sentence. You need to use the given word and you mustn't change the given word. Now, if you've done the PET exam, you'll recognize this. But the different thing here is that they give you a word to use. And the other different thing is you need to use between 2 and 5 words to complete the sentence. Now, with the exam we did today, the reason that you struggled is because they use words that we don't often use in the English language, like the word ought. Now, what word always follows the word ought? That's right, yeah. So, but we never use it because we always use the word should. We don't use ought to. Ought to means should, okay? Yeah, I know. The other one here was whose. We don't often use the word whose. We normally use the word who, but we use it in a much more basic form. So it's going to cause you to struggle a little bit. I'm not going to go through the answers with you today. I'm going to give you some homework regarding this. So, yes, it's difficult. By the way, just one little hint. In relation to part 3, when you need to change it to the correct form, I wrote something over here. Remember that all of these words, if they're an adjective, the word full is always with 1 L, and you only change it to double L if you're going to change it to an adverb. That's really important to remember. The word full on its own is always double L, but whenever you say beautiful, helpful, wonderful, any of those full words, remember it's just 1 L until you change it from an adjective into an adverb where you double the L before you add the Y. I think that's about it. I'm going to give you some homework. Thank you.